good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome to Freaks and Greeks, your favorite pop-up D&D
No
stream.
longer pop-up.
No longer pop-up.
We're doing
Fair.
bi-weekly.
We are doing bi-weekly. We've come to the agreement. So, welcome back. It's been a little while. Last we left our heroes, they were making their way through the Palace of Knossos on Crete to find the entrance to the Labyrinth, where they hope to crash Dionysus's big celebration. There were some spooky things, a tentacle thing, some riddles and puzzles, and yeah, our heroes made it through pretty much unscathed. That's right.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have too much trouble. They were smart about how they were creeping around the palace, so they didn't provoke too many things. You guys have entered the entrance to the labyrinth. That's where we were at. You woke up, there were fauns and nymphs that were there, and they were like, have fun, and then they entered the labyrinth and kind of vanished from sight.
Make a quick note.
Yeah, go.
Quick note. So since there are updated playtest versions of all of our classes now, we have all upgraded. We're going to be playtesting the playtest 6 and 7 versions. But Celine has asked us to stop changing every time a new version comes out. So we're going to be sticking with these versions of the builds for the rest of the campaign.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, right now we have no idea if they're going to even do more.
Who knows?
Exactly.
So
They're also supposed to have the final version of this next year.
okay, it's all right.
So I don't know how much edits you can make. I did hear a rumor they were going to try to do 10, and you're going to print it next year. So I don't know how that's going to go. But anyway, yeah.
Also, hope all of you have had fun playing Boulder Skates.
Yeah.
I know we have.
The other side is, again, yes. So just confirming again, bi-weekly. So we will no longer be here next week, which is the 3rd, but we will be back on the 10th. So I'm telling you this now, and I'm going to say, hopefully nobody makes me a liar, that you can count on the game being here every other week as opposed to just like whenever it happens.
Checks out.
We're
Maybe-
setting a schedule, we're sticking to it.
Maybe something will come in on the off weeks. I don't know yet. But right now, every other week.
I mean, Halloween's on a Tuesday, and I think that's one of the ones we're supposed to play. So we'll
No, 24th.
never mind then.
Okay,
So
cool.
we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
So anywho, if you're still watching this campaign, thank you. I appreciate you sticking around this long. All right, so you guys step into the opening. Before you, there's a stone wall. As you cross the threshold, the light from behind you vanishes, and it's dark, and it's a little, and it's a little, and it's a little.
Sure.
And
Oh, I love it here. This is nice.
and Glum,
Yeah.
you feel a little vibration in you.
Nice. I'm excited. Oh fuck, that's me pocket. So I pull out what's in my pocket. Is it mom journal?
No, it's not mom journal.
What is it?
You instinctually, upon feeling any sort of magic thing happening by your body, instantly go for mom journal,
Yeah.
and then realize that the vibration is coming from a breast
Oh.
somewhere up in your tunic.
All right. I
And you pull out
fiddle and fits.
the coin that you found in Douglas's chambers.
Oh,
The old kind of crappy looking coin.
nice. It's a moving coin.
And I would need you to make me I'm gonna say either sleight of hand
Mm-hmm.
or intelligence.
Whoa.
While he's doing that, if I may,
Yeah.
I would like to draw both scimitars and turn around. Because I don't know if you remember how you ended last episode, but I do.
I don't remember how I ended last episode.
We teleported through the thing, and then we were all going to start walking forward, and then there was breathing, loud breathing on the back of our necks as something was behind us. because you were like, there's that whole thing from the prophecy that's gonna follow you, and we're like, we got the mirror because we were gonna try to,
look around corners,
and then you're like, there's something right behind you, and we'll see you next week. 3 months ago.
3 months.
So I was.
So you're ready to go just in case. You pull out your scimitar.
No, wait, I have the mirror. I turn around with the mirror.
Turn around with the mirror. And you don't see anything because it's dark.
That's fair.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Perfect. That's a great first move.
Because I don't have dark vision.
It's so
like
bright.
this guy.
Yeah, not me either. So.
Yeah, you guys are just people.
Yeah.
Is this something that I'm reacting to, or is it something that I can choose to do?
This is, I guess it's something you can choose to do. Oh, you could also investigate, I would say. You could either, investigation is intelligence based, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do either sleight of hand or investigation if you want, I guess.
Okay, cool. I'm debating because I have a new spell, Borrowed Knowledge, that gives me, that'll probably come in handy for the next hour. So first, I'd like to use the 2nd level spell to cast Borrowed Knowledge,
Okay.
which gives me a proficiency in one skill that I don't normally have proficiency in.
Cool.
So I am going to, the way Glum does this is he's kind of like searching through, now that he feels a little bit closer to the underworld. So he's kind of reached down to his connection with his dad and with his dead mom and pull forth knowledge of like how to investigate from the underworld from like a spirit.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to do an investigation check. Now that I have advantage, that's a +2, or not advantage, proficiency +5. 17.
Okay, so you pull this out and you take a second to commune with knowledge from beyond. Feel a little voice talking to your brain.
Yeah.
It's like, investigate that a little close enough. You find out. This little thing that we can catch on the side.
Okay, I don't think they can hear
Not a
me.
word.
Oh,
of-
sorry.
Stage whispers.
Sorry, stage whisper. So he hears the voice of a long dead detective in his head that says, if you mess with the edge of the coin a bit, you'll find something that catches, and you should be able to pull it. That's magic.
Alright, first I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
You can't take that in magic.
And I'm going to pull the thing.
And as you find the little piece that catch, and you pull, and the coin kind of spins in your one hand, as you pull, from around the edge of the coin releases a glowing silver cord that you keep pulling, and it seems to never run out.
Oh, guys, I
Mm.
got a thing so we can find out where we've been and not double back.
All right.
I think.
Sure.
It's a
Maybe.
string. You can do whatever you want with that.
Alright, that's my plan. It's a forever string.
It's like
So-
faintly glowing. It's not like providing any big source of light or anything
But we
like
can
that, but
find
you can
it in
find it
darkness?
exactly.
Cool. So yeah, I'm going to just like explorer's pack, like piton into the wall, the one end of the string, and then alright, I guess we gotta get going now.
All right. So
I think I should lead the way because I can see in the darkness. Try and stay close to me, but also try and keep me out of the light, mate, if that makes sense.
I'll stand back.
Cool.
I'll be
So
fast.
you guys stay like 10, 20 feet behind me. I'll carry the string, so just follow the string.
You remember we had all the scraping on the walls from
Yeah.
some of the horns, and then we're like, "There's a thing." That's why we ran back to go get the mirror, and then
Good thing we got that mirror, though.
so well, I mean, I must have just heard something. Like when we came here, I must be hearing things.
Like
You're
I
definitely
think
hearing
the Labyrinth is getting to you already, mate.
I mean, I think so. But because when I even felt some hot breathing on the back of my neck.
I once was at a place and they did that, and it was fake. So maybe that was it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know.
Magic. Am I all right, mate?
you're right.
Sure.
All right. Dope. So
Okay. So
I start
you're
leading the way.
there before you. As you walk down the hallway a little bit, you will come to an intersection of pathways. You can either go straight ahead,
Mm-hmm. All right. So I think we want to get to the middle, right?
I don't think we have. Anybody have any magic paper scroll knowledge remembrance of like once you get through the thing, then you do this thing? Because all I remember is get to the party, and then we're too early, and then we've got some names of some people. We stole some stuff.
Grab the wrong notebook.
Parchment. I see. I have some D&D notes for you
Okay.
from last time. Parchment, bad drawing, stick figure, stick minotaur.
Yeah, no, when you guys were exploring the palace and you came upon
Yeah.
the queen's chambers, which looked linked
Oh,
in.
right, because we weren't sure.
You found
about,
a poor drawing of stick figures, one that was Minotaur.
Mom, me, yeah.
Yeah, and it was labeled Mom, Me.
Ariadne, yeah.
Ariadne.
I got it. I got that.
Okay.
Because we went through the Minotaur room, then we ended up in the grove with everyone in the vines too, then we entered the vines.
Yes, once the midnight hour of the day of the party hit,
Yeah.
the pathway, the grapevines
So
leading to the labyrinth dispersed.
All right. So straight.
And you'll remember like the nymphs and the satyrs again were like very much like, oh, I'm so excited. Dionysus always throws the best parties. The preliminary entertainment I'm sure is gonna be great. See you in there.
Yeah.
And they like were hyped to get into that labyrinth.
Yeah. So straight.
All right.
All right. You walk down.
You gotta speak up too.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing that you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're also playing music,
I'm
so
sorry.
no.
Turn the music down.
Well, it's more that the microphone needs to hear you.
Turn yourself up.
Hi.
No.
Two up. Two up.
Too much.
Two up.
Too up.
Okay. So normally I can't actually lower the sound enough. Look at the sliders, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is me, and this is Sean and Ralph, and this is you.
Mm-hmm.
You're about halfway down because even with that and a
That sounds about
36 decibel decrease on the overall main system, I still have a hard time keeping you from clipping. And now you're whispering, so it's not picking up anything.
Okay, stage whisper. Stage whisper. I can do this.
I
I was
believe
a
it.
theater kid. So, you walk. Was that too loud again? I'm sorry. So, you enter. You walk down a long, dark, damp hallway. Nothing but the sounds of your feet clicking upon the floor. And eventually you come to a turn to your left. And
Okay.
it banks. And it U's. And there's a long straight, and there's a vague mist ahead. Almost like the
Mist.
hallway is filled.
Oh, it's got. It gets cloudy up ahead, mates. I would like to just shoot an arrow into the mist as a precaution.
Okay, you goes through and
Okay.
you don't hear anything. You don't see where it lands.
Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna get a little bit closer, and I would like to make a nature check to see if this is a natural mist or a supernatural mist.
Ooh.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Would you consider this part of the Underdark / Underworld mechanically? Yes.
No.
So that is going to be an 11, not great.
I mean, it's definitely not like a natural mist because you're not quite sure how a cloud would end up in the middle of a subterranean labyrinth
Right,
that's supposedly been abandoned for
Right.
many years.
Well, you could also say that about rivers, and there's lots of rivers in Medad.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
Okay, right.
but like those rivers aren't like normal rivers.
No, you're right.
So
Cool. I'm gonna go in. I do it.
and as Glum enters through the mist, you two are you're staying outside of the mist, I'm assuming.
He just was going. We were following him.
You're just following everybody's going?
Well, no, I mean, he walked ahead, so I'm gonna
Yes,
see
I'm
what
like 20 feet ahead of that.
Okay.
happens. Yeah.
Glum disappears into the mist. That's all you guys see.
I'm gonna call out and ask him what's in there.
Do I hear him say that?
No, you didn't.
Oh, he's fucking good.
All right. Well, I guess we should just go True.
Actually, if I stick my torch
Yeah.
hand through the mist, does the light disappear?
No, it does not.
So the torch is still lit in the mist.
Mm-hmm.
Does it like disperse the mist, or is it just
Nope.
like a torch in the mist?
Just torch in the mist.
All right. Hang on. I'm gonna take my rope and I'm gonna like lash it around this mirror. I'm gonna wear this mirror as a backpack,
Nice.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna grab onto the back of your belt, and we're gonna go forward through this.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna hold the torch forward so it's always in front of us.
Cool. All right. Glum, you
Yeah.
enter through this mist, and after like maybe like 5 feet of walking through the mist, you feel almost like a thin like sheet of water, like a really really thin waterfall, and you feel yourself kind of pass through that, and it's chilly and it's cool.
Ooh.
And as you come out of the mist, before you, there's a path in front of you, a path to the left, a path to the right, and you see the piton where your strings tied. And you pull out your coin, and it's no longer attached to anything. And a couple seconds later, you two appear next to him.
I'm assuming my torch is out.
No, your torch is still lit.
Interesting. Am I wet?
More than you were.
Okay. Weird.
Right. So take the right path next.
No, you already mentioned that the coin's no longer connected.
Correct.
Okay.
You see the piton, you see the string going down the hallway in front of you. And then there's a path to your left and a path to your right.
We can follow the string till the other path
Well,
where it's split, just to see if something cut it.
do we want to reset the string? Do we want
Okay, tie it off again, and then we'll just follow. Because it did something magically sever it, or did something behind us cut it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can follow it, and if it's like that waterfall thing was what cut it, then we know it's like a magic thing. But if there's like an impact,
All right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like that.
So,
So let's do that.
all right.
Well, so yeah, double it up.
So tying again on the piton that's in the wall.
What if you guys just stand here? I can take the string and I can follow it with my. If you don't detach it, I could follow it with my hand back through the waterfall and just if it disappears or if it's cut or not on the way there, I could just tell you.
Yeah, but that way, if you get attacked by a Minotaur, we're
That
not
is
there.
true. That is true.
Yeah. That's the only part I don't like about that.
That's true.
Yeah. So let's follow it back again.
So
Okay.
doubling it up, following the string in.
Follow the old string.
Yes.
Down.
Yes.
So it leads you down a long hallway that then banks to the left and around, and you see the hallway with the mist again, and you see the string laying on the ground, and it goes into the mist. You see the string go into the mist, and after 3 feet, you see the glow of the line.
Oh, like a magic-y severance.
Okay. So I think at this point we go back and then we try a different one of them paths.
Yeah.
All right. So we go back to that first intersection, and then we take a right instead of going straight.
Cool, you're taking the right. All right, so you take a right down. It leads you maybe 30 feet down, and then it turns to the left and down this hallway. You walk a little ways, and then you feel a gust of breeze through your hair, and the scent. There's this not great scent on the wind. It's a little bit decay, and then from down the hallway, charging at you guys, very like mummy-esque with the face in the sand.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see a ghostly face, big head, with big gaping maw, come charging down the hallway towards you guys. And it opens it passes over you.
Oi.
And I need you all to make a
Dirty 20.
cool,
24.
cool,
9. No.
Pyrus, you take 3 points of cold damage from this ghostly head. And as it goes over you, it kind of like liquid smoky kind of like disappears down into the floor. That's it for now.
That's why you just keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
You keep walking down the hallway. You get another 20 feet. And again, you feel a cold gust through you. And another gaping head. And it comes after you.
Cut this out. It's not getting any more frightening.
And so this time I would have you make a dexterity saving.
18.
16.
14.
Cool. You, after feeling the gust and smelling the bad smelly smell, you kind of anticipate what's coming. You guys are able to kind of get out of the way of the head as it goes down the hallway and disappears. And you don't suffer any of the consequences. You're able to get out of the way. And at this point, you can kind of put two and together that it seems like it's a repeating occurrence every few feet. So, like, after another 20 or so feet, you feel the gust. You're able to not even have to worry about it. Get out of the way. You continue down this hallway, and you bank again around to your left. And another hallway, and you bank to the right. And there, everybody make me, well, actually, no. Everybody, what's your passive perception?
13.
19.
15. Nope, 16. I did not do.
Cool. And we said, you're in front, right?
Mhm.
So you guys are walking, you're going down, you're creeping through, and not Pyrus, Zaxos, Glum, you step and you feel a little under your foot. And whoop, bam! Something pops up out of the floor.
That is only a 12.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as out of the floor pops up a skeleton that bashes you in the face
Ow.
with its head. And then after you get, oh no, it's dead, you guys see it kind of.
Is this? Oh no.
And as you step back a little bit, it and resets back down.
Oh, gross.
You, with your 19, is very much like, so there's a pressure plate. As soon as the torchlight hits it, you're like, okay, all right. So that's there. That's there.
All right, I was close. I was close to getting it.
Yeah.
And you two, having seen what it happened to him, since you guys said you were going in a row, are able to kind of skirt your way out of it and continue down the hallway. This continues down for a while, where you take another left turn and you come to an intersection where there is a path to your right and to your left. Everybody make me perception checks.
Oh no, that's a 5, so 19. Because of
Oh
rival talents, it's 7 now.
no!
So 19.
Less than 19.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Well, how much less than? It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Anyway. All right. All three of you, for the most part, except really you. You said 11, right? Yeah. The pathway to your left, you guys hear the scraping of metal, like something's getting dragged on the floor. You hear the kind of like click clack of hooves. Down path to your right, looks like a normal S tone.
From the left, does it sound like it's getting closer or farther away?
Ooh, it sounds like it's getting.
So I'm gonna voluntarily go right.
The opposite direction. Yeah. No, I agree.
Going to the
Love
right.
it. Love it. Yeah.
All right, you go to the right. You go down the tunnel a bit as you then bank to your right again down another tunnel. You are able to see this hallway has like full of cobwebs. That's what it's like.
Okay.
Floor, as you step into it, feels sticky, as if one could say it's difficult terrain. And you just see cobwebs filling the top of it. There's still a pathway to get through, but there are cobwebs kind of on the frame.
I'm gonna go over to where Pyrus is. I'm gonna light a torch on his torch.
I was gonna say, should we just light all the cobwebs?
Yeah, that's what I think. I go up front and I'll do one of these.
Did you just shoot an arrow that's on fire through it?
Yeah, but then it might get put out. This way is slower, but it's more reliable.
I mean, I'll help him. He can go high, I go low.
Cool. So you guys start walking down this hallway, burning up the webs as you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I need everyone to make intelligence.
T 20.
13.
That is not good. That is neat.
Okay. So, Glum, you're leading the way. You're burning the cobwebs, and you're just like, oh, someone needs to clean this place up. It's real messy.
It's real messy.
You guys, as you're going through, you're...
Oh wait, I'm gonna reroll that. I
Okay.
forgot. Lucky the thing. Yeah, that's it's only 15. Wait, yeah, 15.
15? Okay. So, you also then are like, oh, look, spiderweb, someone needs to clean here. Pirates. You go through, and as it's burning, your brain fills with what you have not really heard in your own life, but can assume are the screams of teeny tiny, lots of spiders. Just going. And you know, like when at nighttime, when you like, if you think about it too much, you start like feeling like something's on you. That just like invades your space, that feeling. So you're going down this hallway and you're like, no. And I need you to make actually no. I lied. You don't make. You just take.
No, make, just take.
No make. You just take.
Let's see.
You take 4 points of psychic damage from all the tiny screams of baby spiders in your head.
Okay.
So you're walking through, you're in the back, right?
Yeah.
So you guys keep going, and he is like, starts losing ground between you guys. As he's like,
Oi!
So that's what you guys see. You just see him kind of start spazzing out.
You guys don't hear that? They're just all screaming.
No, mate.
No.
And again, it's like flooding your ears. It's like that thing where you have earbuds in, and so you're like, I don't know what's happening.
Stop shouting, mate. We're
I
right here.
can't hear you. What are you saying? All I hear is screams.
Okay. All right. And then I'll just do like one of these.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come. And I'm going to tap you on the head. Give you double thumbs up. And then go back to what I was doing.
Okay.
You can't fix your brain, mate.
All right. You are able to make it through this hole. When you get to the end, there is, again, a choice between left.
Left.
Do we hear screaming?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I listen down the hallway to see what's there.
Make perception checks or investigation checks since you're
That
halfway
one.
through it.
That is 17.
11.
Okay. You guys don't hear anything, but with your natural 20, as you look down towards the left, it looks like a shorter distance, and it looks like it banks back around. To your right, down at the end, you can kind of see a very soft light glow.
Ooh.
Coming from over there.
Is it a different glow than the string?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, guys, you see that glow?
Yeah.
Are you still hearing the screams of the damned?
Once you pass the end of the threshold of the spider hallway, then you no longer hear it.
Oh, that's great.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I good luck, and then we keep going.
Yep.
All right. Well, which way are you going?
Oh, right, towards the glow, right?
Towards the glow?
Yeah.
Cool. You continue down the hallway, and as you come up. Oh, wait, that's the one. And as you get to the end and it turns towards the right, you see kind of surrounding the walls and stuff, like a ring that you kind of have to step through, are like bioluminescent mushrooms.
Oh, that's lovely. Can I make a nature check to see if these occurred naturally in the Underdark?
We're not in the Underdark.
Yeah, but I have advantage on that, so I want to know.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if they're magic mushrooms?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Yo, if they're magic mushrooms, I call dibs.
Well,
That's I got a 19 on the die, so
Okay.
that is a
Did you get your
24.
Arcana?
14.
14 and
24.
24. Okay, so you can tell that these aren't like mortal mushrooms. Like these aren't things that you're just gonna find in the normal hills and forests of and like nature of the Grecian land. It's something that you kind of get once you enter more either sacred areas or supernatural areas. With your Arcana check, you kind of gather the same information where it's like, something's up with these mushrooms.
Immortal mushrooms.
They're
That's what I'm saying. They're not mortal mushrooms. They're immortal mushrooms.
All right.
Are mushrooms even really alive in the first place?
and the hallway continue the pathway continues on past it.
I'm gonna pocket some of these mushrooms.
Yo, dude, I was gonna do that too, but I want to get past them and then use my mage hand to pick them in case they explode when you pick them.
Ah, that's what you call. I'll let him do that.
I got fucked by some Tim asks or whatever they're called. I know, you pick mushrooms from far away. So I am going to kind of like almost like I'm superstitious, just like go up to the ring of mushrooms and like just like take a little hop through it.
And as you hop through it, the 20 surrounding feet, kind of radius wise, fills with spores. And I need
This is why you don't do it.
everyone to make Constitution saving throws.
21.
17. 18.
Okay, so Iris and Legus, you guys get kind of a big whiff of it, and you're like,
That's great.
and you feel like this pressure in your tummy, and both of you release out just like a little, like a burp, like a little burp. Iris, not Iris. I keep doing that. Zaxos.
It's just glum.
Glum.
We're friends. You.
You similar, just like, and you also get this pressure in your tongue, but it builds.
May I? If it's going to end up in vomiting,
It's not.
Oh, okay. Because I had a fun idea of how I wanted to.
Oh, no.
No, what happened?
No. So what happens is you get real bloated, and you get pain, and you're like, oh god,
Oh,
no.
Oh, I think I got a shit.
and just. Erupts in the hallway. So,
Hi, Riz.
and as it releases, a similar glow to the mushrooms kind of emanates
From my butt.
from your butt,
Oh.
and it travels speedily, the light, through the spores, and everyone takes
Damn butt mushrooms.
4 points of poison damage.
Ah, fuck.
And you know what? For funsies, make a Constitution saving throw. See if you shit yourself.
Oh, no.
19 on the
All
die.
right, that was a clean fart.
Zaxos has a sphincter of steel.
You took 4 points?
Yeah.
That's a poison thing.
Now, after the fart erupted, do I happen to hear hooves or anything scraping coming towards us because a fart may or may not have alerted a certain someone that's walking around?
Fair. Make a either investigation or perception.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. The one thing I forgot to mention is since we switched builds, Oberon is now a kitty cat fine familiar. And he's in my hood. Just
Okay.
like- so Oberon's still here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Either or, I rolled a 22.
You don't hear anything coming your way after the reverberation of the part dies down.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually the spore cloud kind of settles. And it's cleared.
Alright, so I wish we could have taken their mushrooms because I feel like that's got a lot of potential for a nice party trick. You just you sneak them in someone's, I don't know, drink, and then they fart a lot, right? That's fun. The
So-
kids like that.
The spores
Yeah,
have
but they
basically
could kill
dispersed and they've now gone to the floor.
Yes.
So could we like scoop up some of the spores into something? Like
If only we had a jar.
Well,
Just
yeah, like
really-
you have a jar, do you have put it up?
do I have something to put in? I have no. Not unless I dump my water skin.
Well, that seems like a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of water for random butt spores. Like,
Or what if I put the random butt spores in the water and then offer it to someone?
but what?
I think that's a great idea.
You guys do what you want.
I don't really see a downside.
How often in your entire adventuring career
Yeah.
have you offered somebody else your water skin?
Uh,
Slash had one offered to you?
About 4.
Okay, that's like hundreds of years.
No.
Because you're like super old.
No, I'm like 38.
I'm pretty sure you're like
I'm pretty sure
200 years old.
40 something.
we
Yeah, I'm like a normal bloke age.
used to share water skins.
Wait a
with
minute,
the
wait a
Advantage
minute,
all
wait a
the
minute.
time.
You're like 40? That's like super old for us right now here in maybe ancient Greece.
Yeah.
No,
That's like-
no.
You're an old, you are an
No,
elder.
no,
You
no.
are
It's
an
just you
elder.
see that's that's
Life
a good life.
expectancy.
no. This is
Lived
a
a very good life.
This is a misconception, right? Because it's the high infant mortality rate that brings down the life expectancy, where people really live to like normal people age. Like people live to 70 and 80 and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it. What modern conveniences has? I'm not gonna do this right now, but I'm a normal middle-aged. Fuck, it's fine. Should we keep going then?
I feel like once every decade somebody offered you a water skin.
Well, it was one really, really hot day, so it was just 4 times with that one day. We were in the middle of a, we were becalmed. It was very calm on a ship.
Sure.
Yeah, we
So,
didn't have magic oars yet.
Alternatively,
Yeah.
how willing would you be to accept a water skin from a stranger?
From a stranger, 50-50. From Pyrus, 100%.
Right, but
I do
let's
have a
keep-
commanding presence.
You know,
I don't
I've been
feel like
saying that
I've
about
seen
you.
that work. We talk about it a lot. I don't think I've actually seen that work to fruition. Maybe this is the time. Maybe now.
This is the time.
I feel like you're like a whole
Maybe
new
this
person.
time.
Like a whole new set of skills. Maybe now it'll work.
All right, let's continue on.
Mhm.
We'll if we need to, we could come back for the mushrooms, or maybe we could ask Dionysus for a few.
All right. After you guys, after the mushroom spores settle and you've gotten through that ring, there is a path ahead of you, and there is a path to your right.
Perception check. 9.
The mushrooms only existed in that ring. We're not like walking through a hallway.
No, it's not a hallway of mushrooms.
22.
13.
To like see what you
Perception.
see.
See which way
Perception,
we're
see what
going,
you think.
yeah.
You guys just take tunnels.
So left.
Where are you?
Go left? No,
No.
there's no left.
Thought you said right and left.
You did.
No,
say
I
that.
said
Straight.
straight and right.
All right.
I heard right and left, so.
Cool.
Straight.
Straight? Cool, you go straight. It turns left. Then it turns right. Then it turns right again. And as you walk down this hallway, you get about 15 feet in when, from above, a purple mist. And I need everyone to make me wisdom save.
Clench my butt.
I'm not very intelligent.
Oof.
Or
Did you hit
wise.
wisdom save or
No,
intelligence?
it's wise, but I'm not intelligent or wise.
I was gonna say, you're like wisdom saving thing. You're like, I'm not very intelligent. You're selling that one pretty good on that.
That was more self-explanatory than you thought.
Yeah.
That turns into a
16.
15.
That's 10.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So all of you right now, I need each of you to describe your character's worst fear. So take a second. Think about it.
Kind of feel like just all of the things we've been doing since we started this has really just been like, this is really like, let's go here and do something for somebody else. And like, we tried to go on I wanted to go on a ship. And this goddamn underground tunnel system.
Shipping work.
Ship would work totally fine.
But no, that's not how time works.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like just like a general sense of responsibility
Okay.
is his worst fear.
Is his worst fear? All right.
Yeah, it's not like spiders or the dark. It's just like commitment and things that he doesn't.
expectations.
Yeah, like that aren't like that are put on him.
Okay.
Not like ones that he's like, I'm gonna go do this thing. But when people are like, you have to do this, and he's like, I don't want to do this now. I hate
Being
everything
buried
about this.
alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buried alive.
Realizing that after this quest I go back home and this entire adventure, after all of it, I fail, then it was all for nothing.
Okay. So in the midst.
We could make it like pigs if you want to make
No,
it
it's
easier.
fine. It's fine.
Really afraid of
Easy ones actually basically you
ostriches.
basically the hallway starts to cave in. Oh no! On top of you, and you take off down the hallway trying to outrace it.
Okay.
You, rather than taking off away from something, you see in the distance your family, your community, everything, like the worst possible outcome of the Spartan Wars right now. You see ahead of you, like your parents are about to get executed, and you take off towards them. You get the general sense of responsibility.
Oh, it sucks. Everything's the worst.
Right? You hear this voice from behind you just being like, yes, you must step into your purpose.
No. I'll run away from that.
Your people need you.
Nope, I have no people. Goodbye.
And
Run away.
take off. So all three of you go booking off down the hallway. You are each going to take 2 points of psychic damage. And in the midst of you running through this hallway, you get that feeling again of passing through a thin sheet of cold water. And as you get stepped through to the other side, there's a path in front of you. There's a path to the right. There's a path to the left. There's a piton in the wall with 2 pieces of string tied.
Wow, we went deep in iron. That's a lot. We came back.
And once you pass through the sheet, that sense of foreboding from either behind or in front of you, obviously.
All right. So we follow the string until that last decision and then go right.
We went right the last time, so we'd have to go left.
No, we went
No,
straight.
we went
There was no
straight.
left.
Straight. There was no left. It was straight or right.
No. Well, so we're gonna go all the way back the way.
All
we
the way
went.
back we came.
Yeah,
and
that's,
just go right.
it's a labyrinth, mate.
There is a Minotaur walking. So are we crossing paths with him at any point in time? Has he changed directions? We just kind of.
How would you know?
I think he was asking you.
I was just that. Oh, like,
you
no,
cross
you haven't
paths?
crossed paths with anything as of right now. Okay. Yeah. Other than that one instance where you heard it.
I guess even back at the instance where we are now, he doesn't sound close.
So you guys run through following your strings. You're ignoring the one that's going forward. You follow the one towards the right. You enter the hallway with the the cold gusts of wind, and you're just like, this seems familiar. And you keep going, and you keep going. Hey, you guys got through it. So you pass the pressure plate. When you guys get back to the hallway where the spider webs were, it is refilled with spider webs. So I'm assuming you go through it the way you did before. Cool. I need everyone to make me the wisdom.
I don't.
I know. I'm looking for it. I have it written. Intelligence saving throw.
Wow. 8.
That is a critical fail.
17.
1.
Okay, so everyone but Lycus is going to feel the heebie-jeebies, and you're going to take 4 points of psychic damage.
Maybe we should have just gone left at the start.
Well, yeah, I bet.
Not too late now.
Yeah.
All right. So you go through there. You enter the hallway once more where you were. There's the glow coming from the side, and there's another way towards your left. You are continuing towards the glow again, correct? Okay, you go through the floor. There's the ring of mushrooms. You guys step through the ring of mushrooms. Saving throws.
Which were
Constitution.
15.
Oh,
17.
24.
All of you are able to put little burp, a little puff comes out, and a few minutes.
Give you a chance for your mushrooms again.
I'm good. At this
No?
point.
Alright.
We're just gonna keep cycling past him.
Get another shot.
And there's the path in front of you, and there's the path to your right. You are taking your right.
Yes.
Yes.
Instead of straight.
Instead of straight this time, you take the right-hand path. You get to the end of that tunnel, and basically you're going this way, and then if you were to look this way, there are 2 paths next to each other with a wall in between. Right or left?
Right.
Do I hear, like, we see or hear anything down either tunnel? The Lost Woods music? I'm going to go that way. So.
No, you guys, at this point, you guys don't hear anything. So you said you take the right.
Yeah.
You go forward.
Hopefully.
You turn to your left. You turn to your right. I need everybody to make perception.
I'm not going to take that natural 20. That's count. That one does, though.
That is a 9.
10.
All right.
29.
Are we still in the same marching order from before?
Always.
Okay, so you're walking, and the floor drops from underneath you, and you go down a spiral slide.
Okay.
Then it's you, right? You're able to stop before you hit the slide. You see him disappear down.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So give me a little more on this. So is it a room? Is it a hallway?
Oh, okay. So you are basically like what you see is it looks, if you didn't look down, it would look like this tunnel would end in front of you with a wall.
Like a wall, okay. So he goes down a spiral slide.
Yes.
And then
you see
him go down?
You see him go down.
And then where I am,
You have footing.
I have footing.
Yes. And you're able to.
Yeah, stop. Hello? Can you hear me? So what are the chances that this slide leads back to the start? Because that's a wall. Hang on.
Right.
I take out a dagger and I like throw it at the wall. Does it clank off the wall?
Yeah, clanks off the wall, and then it drops in here.
I'm gonna yell, "Move! There's a dagger!" Okay. Well, if he gets stabbed, he gets stabbed.
Yeah. All right. So it seems like magical ropes get severed by magical transportation back to the start. Because I was like, we could try to go down the slide,
I was gonna say you're.
and then like maybe I am.
So you have second story work,
I do.
and I have.
Well, if we get down there though, and it's just like whoop, we're back at the start. So like I was like, we could try to like go down and be like, where is it? It's what is it? Is it just like a magic? Like whoop, whoop, we're back at the start.
Well, I have an
Or do we
18
double
strength.
back to the where it split? Because it was left or right. We went right
Yeah, straight or right.
What
this
is-
time.
Oh
too?
no,
There,
time
there
it
was, it was the right or left
Oh,
path in front of
It
you.
was yeah. We
Both
went
were
right.
straight.
What if you
It was
tied a
the
rope
one of
to
us
me?
always lies, one of us always tells the truth situation.
You
Yeah.
tie the rope around my waist with my 18 strength, and I hold you while you kind of repel your way down the slide, and you can kind of see how it goes, and if it's, something we don't want to see you come back up.
We could try it, sure. Yeah.
And
Okay.
if all else fails, you go down the slide, and I just.
Yeah, I guess that is a way to do it. Okay, we're gonna try. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Oh, I have a lantern. We always forget that I have a lantern.
You do have a lamp?
So I'm gonna light this lantern, and I'm gonna like put my arm through like the lantern ring.
Okay.
and so I have light when I'm going down this slide. He's gonna hold it, and I'm gonna like
Repel.
or casually walk. I don't feel like I need to like
No, it's not. You don't have to
Repel.
like.
down. So I'll walk down the slide and see like, is there a point where there's like an ominous black void and there is no more slide? And then I'll just be like, oh, that must be what sends you back to the start. So that's my goal.
Okay.
Or there's a bottom. I don't know.
Make an athletics check. Make an acrobatics check.
That's 26.
Cool. You're able to hold.
18.
Cool. Easy, no problem. You rappel down after about maybe 4 rotations around. You get to a little black like box room, and the floor is.
Yeah, no, there's a teleporty thing. Do I have anything?
And you see the end of the glowy string.
Yeah.
Not
Alright.
attached.
So I'm gonna like arm through the rope, and like this arm's got the lantern. I'm gonna pull out like a piece of like parchment and be like, meet us back at that place where it was 2 places, and I'm gonna drop it through the inky blackness and climb back up.
That's fun. Okay. So you.
Mhm.
Woo! Go through. You take points of bludgeoning damage as you go down the slide, pass through a cold sheet, and basically drop from like the ceiling down onto the floor. And you stand up, you look around, and this looks familiar. There you are. And you're waiting for a little while, assuming they're gonna follow after you. And then they don't.
Then a dagger comes.
And then a dagger. Make a dexterity saving throw.
30, 20.
All right, you're able. You hear it through the air, and you're able to. Ah! And a little while later, piece of paper comes floating down.
Oh, dope. And then I
Reverse.
do it.
All right, you go through
That's 12.
for
The
the intelligence.
The intelligence. It's an 11 for the constitution and a 8 for the wisdom.
So 2 points of psychic damage. Four points of poison damage from your noxious fumes. And wait.
Spiders.
But those
What
were
did
the
we do?
first.
We did spiders.
It's a spider.
Oh, the
We did mushroom.
The mouths
The
and
mouths.
mushrooms.
Oh, the mouths we were okay.
Oh, the
with.
mushrooms.
Yeah, the Now that you were able to pick up on the pattern, so
So then
you're
it's just
easy to
a
kind of.
Spiders in the mushroom.
Yeah, as of right now, and you are able to reverse, and meet them back in the corner where there is a path to the left and a path to the right in front of you.
Well, I guess we go left this time.
You go left, and it turns to the left again, and it turns to the left again, and it turns to the left again. Each time the hallway gets. And then I need everyone to make a wisdom saving.
We just went a big circle. 3 lefts make a right.
Like smaller house, smaller like we're crouching or we're getting tighter.
Like it's getting tight.
What kind of saving throw, sorry?
Wisdom.
23.
Oh,
Dirty
that
20.
sucks. That's a whole 2.
Wait. 30, 21.
Okay.
21.
So you guys continue going around until you bank and you see in front of you basically like a mirror wall. That's what you guys see. You're following along, and as you turn and you see the mirror wall, you see your own reflection talk to you in your brain, and it's just like, hey, man, you shouldn't be down.
But I'm you.
I'm you.
So how would you know if I'm not supposed to be down here if you're not supposed to be down here?
Wait, am I supposed to be down? You should just go back, man. It's scary over here.
What's over here?
I don't know.
Well then how would you know we're not supposed to be down here if you don't know what's over here?
I just got a bad feeling. Maybe you should go back.
Guys,
You know what? Maybe you go forward. Maybe we should go through the mirror.
Yeah,
Maybe the mirror will be better.
do you see my reflection? Is it talking to you too?
I mean,
If I look ahead at the mirror, your reflection is talking to me, but it's coming out of your mouth hole.
So my reflection isn't talking to you that I'm talking to. You just see me talking at the mirror. You don't see it talking back.
Well, I mean, kinda. I mean,
optically,
he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything different than you are. That makes sense. I don't really know what you're asking me, mate.
It's a bad idea.
You don't hear that.
Don't hear what?
You know what? You should get. It's time to go through.
I think it's trying to trick me.
Yeah, most things down here are, mate. So that's a great. That's a good first. That's a good first goal.
Why would I hurt you?
Yeah, what do you think's up with that mirror?
I would like to do an Arcana check to see if I notice anything about this mirror.
Same.
That is a 15.
Yeah, that's a 14.
I would go ahead and say that you could assume that it has something magical about it, considering it's down here. Like, so far, everything you've encountered hasn't been, like, normal or necessarily what it seems.
Are there any clues along like the edges of this mirror?
Nope, it
I
is
know.
a flat.
I'll take the mirror
Surface.
off my back and shine it at the other mirror and mirrorception it and see how it handles.
It's gonna
double
go on
mirror.
forever.
Infinity mirror.
Infinity mirror. You
So
see.
does it
And
do
then
something to
I
me?
try to go through the mirror on Lycus's back.
Does didn't the infinity mirror cause me to see like more?
Yeah, so that in that instance, basically you hear that same voice, but like amplified and echoed and like multiple layers to it. Very much dissonant, whispery kind of vibe. And you're just like, oh no, this is a bad idea. Don't make more of us. We don't want to be here in the first place. You gotta get out of here, man.
And I'm gonna, I guess since I have the cloth on my shield, I'm gonna throw the cloth over the mirror that you're shining against the mirror, and I'm gonna say, "Don't do that. It's making it worse." And I'm gonna cover.
You're covering his mirror?
Yes.
Did I
Okay.
make it through his mirror first?
You definitely made it to his mirror and then promptly bounced off of it.
All right. Yep. That makes sense.
Why,
makes sense.
If this is the problem, why don't you put the thing over the other?
Well,
Is it talking to you?
it's talking to me, but your subsequent mirror making it worse. It's not
So-
good.
Okay, well, what if you cover up that mirror? I'll just turn my back away. You cover up that mirror. See if it can still talk to you if you can't see it.
All right. I will throw my shawl, the magical covering that I was given, on the mirror so that it's no longer reflecting me.
Okay, and it's gonna go.
The voices.
And the voices stop when your star wool covers it.
Okay. There's nothing else in this room except for that mirror, yeah?
Correct.
And it's on the wall?
Correct. It forms basically like it is the wall.
It is the wall.
So at the end of this hallway, it ends with the mirror wall.
Okay, I have an idea. This mirror is talking to you.
It's me. It's my reflection talking back at me, but it keeps
Alright.
telling me not to tell you guys that it talks to me.
Well,
And
I
it's-
think that your distrust of yourself is prudent.
It also slightly hinted at me to try and get rid of you two, and I don't know in what sense. But
Did it say anything else? How to get rid of us?
no, it just said to get rid of you both, and then at one point told me to cover you up, but I think that was just to stop me from covering it, so it could keep talking to me.
Alright. I've never done anything like this, and I'm not very good at it, but I have an idea.
I am so
mean,
intrigued.
Alright.
The only other thought I have is to break the mirror.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Threaten it first. You could talk to it.
I could.
Tell it like, I'm gonna break you. What do you think about that?
Ooh! I'm gonna use
Bad luck be damned.
a superiority dice. I'm gonna take the shaw off, and I am going to use commanding presence.
Oh, here it is. On an
Damn.
inanimate object.
I'm an inanimate object on myself. Doesn't make
Your
sense. I can use commanding presence for a if I can find it first off, so I can see what I can do to check against. Oh my god, where is it? I'm noticing attack, commanding strikes, sweeping strike, maybe extra attack, near enemy. Where the hell is it? I'm just gonna do tell me, what your purpose is, but I believe I have to do why can't I find it?
Did you kick your butt?
Good place.
Yes, it is. Okay, intimidation.
He's doing an intimidation check.
Yes. So I'm gonna just kind of yell at it to tell me, what is the purpose of this mirror, and that is a plus D8, which I mean this is already gonna be disgusting. That is a 25.
Okay. What? What? It takes you to a different place in the maze, man.
Okay. So the mirror takes us to a different place. That's what it's
But
telling
you don't want to go that way.
Why not?
me. Why wouldn't
Tell me.
where does the mirror take us?
Danger.
Danger.
It takes you to a hallway where there's no floor.
Oh, not again.
Is it a magical floor, or is it a?
No, man, it's just a pit.
Does the pit take? It's just a pit.
All right. So I think we got to back.
Can we hear what's happening?
No.
No,
that's
you
fine.
just see him
So-
like mean mugging his reflection, and you guys see his reflection acting like a normal reflection.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So-
what I'm hearing is we should have gone left at the start.
The mirror.
we went
tells
every
us
other
that it's a
way.
pit floor.
All right. Let's do it.
Right? The only way we didn't go was left where we heard.
The
No, wait,
Minotaur
I'm
or the
sorry.
left
Left
at the
where we
beginning?
heard the Minotaur and left or right opposite the mushrooms.
And we
Or
also,
left at the beginning.
because we didn't go left at the beginning. We're missing a few turns.
All right. I was gonna say, didn't you want to go to the path next door, hop down the slide, start over?
Unless we want to go, well, we have to go back through the mushrooms. Yeah, so it makes sense to just do that.
Yeah. And then we'll go to the left.
Yeah, we
Right-
can either
right
go to
off
the
the
left.
gate?
We can either go to the left. We can go right. Left where we heard the scraping. Keep going the way we went, and we're right instead of the opposite of the mushrooms. So that's 3 paths I think we haven't done.
Cool.
Let's just start at the left.
Let's
because
start
we
at
don't,
the
we don't,
left.
let's see, we don't know anything that way. So we'll go that way.
Cool.
So we go down the slide.
Okay, and as you're walking away. You just hear the, no, where are you going? Don't leave me.
And I just tell it, don't worry, we'll be back. And
You run.
no.
No.
And then I just keep
Oh, no. You guys go. You go down the slide. And you all take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you fall from the ceiling and collapse on the floor back at the start. And as you stand up and start dusting yourself off, Paris, you just hear, oh no, man. Oh no. You gotta start all over. What's even the point? You should just go home.
I hear it even after we went through the portal.
You hear it in your head.
Uh,
And you
That's
guys
it.
go left.
I think the voice is following me.
All right. Well, when I hear voices, I try to ignore them, or so I think that's a good good first step.
I
And
could
if they
stab
keep
you.
persisting, then we could stab
I'd
you.
rather not take the stab.
Well, I mean, if you stab you, maybe that'll be something more for your brain to focus on as all of the bleeding. Instead of the voice in your head, you'll be like, that really hurts in my foot. And you'll just think about that instead of
It's
the thing
true.
in your brain.
So yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's medicine. That's a thing. I'm pretty sure. I've heard that.
I'm gonna make a medicine check to see if that's a thing. Might be.
Might be.
Yeah, right? So you don't
Yeah,
get cramp when you're
maybe.
swimming, you bite your tongue.
Yes.
I'm gonna pass the stab for now and see what this voice
Alright.
is.
All right.
All right. So you guys
All
head left down this hallway. This one goes on for a while longer than other ones you have come across. You turn towards your right, and ahead of you, you see the floor goes away. See kind of a longer chasm in front of you with tall pillars of rock that kind of dot along the chasm,
Mm.
and vines hang from the ceiling. And about 60 feet across. That's the end of your dark vision, right? 60 feet? 90 feet. You see at the end of 60 feet, you see a ledge and like the tunnel continue.
all right. We just got to get. It's about 60 feet, mates.
So
Well, I will say right out the gate, you could try to swing across the vines. You could try to hop, like jump stone to stone. Or come up with your own way.
are there a lot of
Those are the
vines?
two obvious choices in front of you.
Like, is there like a menagerie of vines, or is there like a limited set of vines?
Would you consider vines or the walls handholds?
The vines, yes.
Cool. No ability check for me. I can just climb across even if it's
So
on the
you
ceiling.
You just monkey bar across.
I'll take
There
a rope.
are-
I'll take a rope.
Oh no!
Did you just?
I also now have a climb speed
Oh, nice.
Nice.
because of Rover, my level 6. So I also just climb across.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, think of it very like Tarzan-y,
Mm.
where there are like ones that are hanging down that you can like swing monkey like through, or you could like if you want to climb all the way up a vine, like the roof part is kind of knotted vine work, so you could grab that and like monkey bar.
Yeah,
But
I know.
everyone.
Climber is the unique upgraded
yeah.
version of second story where it says even across a ceiling, as long as you have a handhold.
Nice.
Spider-Man
Amazing.
across
Oh, yeah.
the ceiling. Without any ability check necessary, and you only fall if there's nothing to hold on to.
Nice.
That's
So
right.
I'm gonna take a rope.
Yeah, you're able to get across.
We'll take double ropes
Cool.
so
Do
that you
have
can get
to-
the
You don't have a thing that says you don't make it.
climb speed, but
I have climb
Oh, you have a climb speed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you.
I don't have any of those things.
Okay,
We
so what path would you like to take, sir? Or again, like if you guys have another idea of how to get them across.
Well, before I guess because they're technically like lighter than me, I guess I want to check. I was gonna check the vines because I wasn't sure how sturdy they were, but I guess I can take the vines.
Oh no, I know vines. These are good ones.
I mean, it's either that or jumping from rocks to rock. You might be good. You're probably good at jumping.
I was gonna say jumping is gonna be athletics. Swinging across the vines is gonna be acrobatics.
All right, I'll take the athletics check then. 'Cause that-
Okay, give me an athletic check.
All right, you're so hoping I don't.
What'd you get?
A 1.
So what's the total?
8.
You can add a D10 from your new tactician-y thing.
Because fighter.
Because fighter. So you use a second wind and you add a d10. Possibly turning a failure into a success. That's a thing. Tactician, whatever it's called. The new fighter thing. Tactical step. I think.
Tactical assessment. Tactical shift. Whenever you activate your second one with a bonus action, you can move up to half your speed without.
Not that one. It's the before that one at level 2.
Tactical mind.
Tactical mind. That's it.
You have a mind for tactics and getting the upper hand and on and off the battlefield. When you fail an ability check, you can expend the use of your second one to push yourself towards success. Rather than regaining hit points, you roll 1d10 and add the number rolled to the ability check.
Cool.
All right.
Just roll a 10.
Oh yeah, no, that's simple. Just roll.
Which
a 10.
you need the 18, I'm assuming. Maybe 15. Well, shoot for the 10. Yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
it. Yeah, that's
7.
So
right?
15.
15.
You were able to, and you get about 20 feet across.
Okay.
Another.
Okay, you got 2 more second wins.
Woo! Hopefully no more than that once.
18
On the
You're
dot.
able to
All right.
make one last one.
That is a 17.
Nice. Well, if it's a failure,
Is it? Did I technically?
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah,
fail?
you-
roll that
All right.
d10.
Roll
Turn
the
that
D10.
failure into a success. Use that tactical mind of yours.
7. So
All right,
24.
so you're able to
Yeah.
You take off for your last jump, you feel your foot wobble just a little bit, but your Spartan training muscle memory kicks in and you are able to leap across and land safely.
So
on
that
the other side.
So I think right there, we can already say market improvements in the fighter,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
agreed.
And you still have 1 second wind left, and you get them all back on a short rest.
Yeah.
I think all back. No, they changed it. 1 back on a short rest,
That
1
makes sense.
expended use, all on a long rest.
I like that.
So you could still be up to.
Yeah.
I guess technically, if you took 2 short rests, you could be back up to 3.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I market improvements
Yeah.
across the board, giving fighter good out of combat utility.
Yeah. I like it.
makes sense.
Well done in that aspect, Ronzi.
Well done. All right, so you guys make it across.
Oh, if the check still fails, the use of second wind is expended.
Oh, even better. Even better.
Great. I was gonna say like that would suck if you used up your second wind and it still failed.
Well,
Get some
that even
worked,
better
yeah.
design.
Even better design. So you get across this, you continue along, and then the path hooks around, and you continue down this hallway, and it seems fine. And as you get closer to the you hear.
Oh, I heard this before, but then I didn't.
Oh no.
This time it comes from ahead of you,
I put the mirror.
and you hear the hoofs, and you hear the metal scrape.
Even though it's in front of us, is it coming towards us or again walking away?
The sound as of right now, it's hard to tell at this point because it kind of like reverberates. It is not in the hallway that you guys are in right now. It is from a path that seems to be further down off somewhere.
Since you have dark vision,
Thank you.
do you care if I kill my torch?
No, I love it.
All right, I'm gonna kill torch. So we are in pitch black.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to hand whoever's in the back.
That'd be me.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna keep pulling the string. You guys each just hold on to the string. And follow it along. So yeah, I'm leading the way.
Okay, you lead the way. You get to the end of this hallway,
Mhm.
and it turns to the left. And as you turn down this hallway, you catch sight of something glistening. You bend down. Make horse French. Why?
Nat 1.
So you go down because everything's in gray tones. So it's hard to tell, but it looks like almost like wet paint has been smeared. And a trail has gone down this hallway.
Mm.
You look down, you touch it, and it's like, oh, it's kind of viscous. I wonder what that could be.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Guys, I found a gross thing.
Mm.
Alright,
And it looks like whatever left this was dragged down this hallway.
right, I think it's worth it to risk a little bit of light for you guys to take a look at this.
Mm-hmm.
And look at it. Look at it! You see?
Yeah.
What is it?
I assume it's blood.
You
Yeah.
know,
I-
like, yeah. As soon as the light comes on, it's very obviously, oh, this is blood.
This is blood. It goes this way.
Alright,
So wait, I guess now that the room's illuminated and you can see it, so the blood trail goes off in the direction we're walking.
Yes. So you guys are going down a hallway. It turns this way. It's not. Oh, the whole maze thus far isn't like rooms. It's
Mhm.
like close quarter tunnels.
Sure.
So you take the turn, and starting in this hallway, you see this blood trail scraping all like down.
Let's just go kill this thing. Right? I mean, like, we've been dodging it. It's in the only way we think we have to go. Maybe we can get by it. I don't want to fight if we don't have to, but it's...
Yeah, I mean,
But if it's in the wet, like,
yeah.
I don't want to be stuck in here being like, oh, maybe if we wait 25 minutes, it'll walk the other way. Like,
Yeah, I'm all right here. I've taken a little bit of beat.
So have I, because I'm not at 74. I am at 56.
You wanna-
I've taken 29 points of damage.
okay, all right. What do you want to do?
No, I like the idea.
Well,
of,
we
like,
could try to
ending
sneak by it, or we could try to take a short rest in the middle of a bloody covered hallway. Maybe it won't come back this way because you know a lot about animals. If an animal gets its kill and it's taking it back, it's probably going to eat it, right?
Probably.
Right? They don't often be like, let me double back to where I just came from where the food was.
True, but I don't know how much animal knowledge will help with the Minotaur because he's half human, so he might just be
And we
going.
also don't know where that path leads. Like we could be standing in the only way back out. We could just like yeah.
All right, so this is what I think we try and sneak down, and I will give us a little bit of a boost. So I'm going to use a second level spell to cast Pass Without Trace. So let us all try to get. So let's reset. Lights off. Let's all go sneaky like and follow the string. And if I see this here Minotaur, we will try to sneak back.
Okay. So you creep your way down. You go. Oh. It hooks. It goes right here. And you turn. Take a glance down the hall. And with your 90 foot, you're able to see way at the end, down all the way at the end. You see a walking. It's not moving. Once you turn the corner, you don't hear it. You see it.
Is there another way to go?
Not in any of the hallways that you have recently been in since the start. Since the beginning, so far, this has been one continuous shot.
All right.
So just to be sure, after we jumped the crevice with the vines, it's just a straight hallway that led to this turn that leads to another turn with the Minotaur. There were
So
no
basically,
turns.
you went
A straight shot.
It's all-
cavern,
yeah, there's nothing else.
like right, exactly. It was like cavern that you had to work through, hallway, blood, other hallway.
Yes, it's pretty much.
Hulking Victor. So far, there's been nothing that has turned off in any of the that you have passed through. You can't. Again, you don't know if there are any turn-offs in this hallway further down because you're just looking.
All right, cool.
And we can't like.
I'm gonna say to you guys, I'll whisper real quiet, like, say, don't move. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna hand one of you guys Ariadne's string, the coin.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to sneak up the tunnel and try and see if there's another exit, or like basically I want to see if we have to go past this guy or if there's another turn off somewhere.
Cool.
Can I
Make your-
make a stealth?
Yes.
Oof. That's a 2 on the die plus expertise plus 10, 22.
All right, and sneak. You get all the way down the hallway. That gets bigger. Like it's not growing. You're just
Thank you for clarifying.
clarify. Get within 10
Stage
feet of it.
whisper.
Get within 10 feet of it.
That's good.
Okay. And you're able to see a path goes on.
Like right near it. Okay.
Just
Okay. And it is not like a statue. Like I see that it is a true Hulk. What's up with him?
either a nature or an investigation.
Actually, it doesn't 6 1 doesn't the other 10.
You can't tell. You don't hear anything. Like you don't hear a breath. You don't hear movement. It hasn't moved. So you can't really tell if it's flesh, if it's asleep, if it's paralyzed. Like you're not really
Okay.
sure what's up with this figure right now. It looks like a minotaur.
Is it dragging a body? Does it have a dead body attached to its arm?
It does not.
It does not. All right. I'm gonna stealth back. Be like, I can't tell if this seems real, so we might be able to just sneak right by him.
Alright.
So yeah, if you could try not to be as clingy clangy as usual, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go first. You guys follow the string.
Everyone makes stealth checks.
26.
Hold on.
That is a
Nice.
26.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That is with disadvantage.
Oh my god!
That's without trace.
Yup.
36.
Alright. So all of you. are
Sorry.
able to-
Just showing off.
Well, you know.
And you are able to make it to the pathway that goes on. Right. Provoking. So it seems.
Go. Yeah, so we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You keep going, and as you go down one hallway where you can still see it kind of in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and as you turn out of sight, again you hear the same kind of cacophony of sounds of and footsteps and drag. But it is behind you. And you continue. So you now as you turn and you go into this new hallway, at the end of the hallway you hear a ka-choom. And I need everybody to make me dirty saving throws.
Alright.
16.
2.
Ooh.
23.
Okay, so you get like halfway down this hallway, and you hear the and you hear the and basically, think very like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Big rock coming towards you down the hallway, and it fills it. So like it's very hard to get out of the way. You with your skills are able to like and like spider up on the wall above it.
I should do this. It's way better.
And you guys, it hits into you, knocking you over, and rolls on top of you.
Could I, because I have my Misty Step from my, oh wait, no, I can't see around it. I was going to try and teleport to the other.
And it hits you, and it knocks you over, and as it rolls on top of you, you're like, oh, my life before my eyes, I'm about to get my bones crushed. And as it rolls on top of you, it's surprisingly light.
Dope.
and soft. But you are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from getting knocked over and hitting yourself on the stone floor.
All right.
But then you just feel like the soft fuzzy ball kind of roll over you, and then it goes away. You see a rock and a boulder go over them, smash them, roll over. So you're fully expecting them to be like pancaked. And then they're
Oh, all right. Well, that's fine. All right.
not.
Yeah, that was softer than I expected. All right, let's keep going.
You keep going. You turn the corner and you enter an area where it is a little bit like bigger, not like room-esque, but you turn the corner and like you turn the corner this way, it's like an area that's like kind of like this. But all across it are like leaves and vines and plant matter. And you see as you step into that space at the base, kind of middle of it, there's like a slight red and yellow kind of glow, and it kind of travels up. And at the center of this kind of like plant wall, a flower opens up. And in your brains, you guys hear a chorus of female voices say,
Do I still hear the other voice by chance, or do I not hear the other voice?
you haven't heard it yet.
Okay.
And it says, pulled from our homes, the revels we had, not always angry, yet often called mad. Reasoned or trusted, we cannot be. The one who has gathered us caused this in me. What?
Give it one more time, please.
Pulled from our homes, the rebels we had, not always angry, yet often called mad. Reasoned or trusted, we cannot be. The one who has gathered us caused this in me.
Thoughts? I mean, there's nothing. It's just a. My room is just this flower petal situation.
Yep. Think very much kind of like, feed me, Seymour.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We actually just watched that the other day.
Oh, did you really?
See, I'm leaning towards something that has to do with booze, like drunkenness. Because revels, not always angry, often called mad, like crazy, reasoned or trusted, we cannot be. You cannot trust or reason with a drunk person. The one who gathered us caused this in me. I'm assuming that was a Dionysus reference.
That's what I'm assuming. It's
It's
viney, it's planty,
Yeah.
it's drinky, wine, grapes. I think of like maybe I'm thinking too much about. Is it more Dionysus based or is it just a riddle?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I hear you. Pulled from our homes, flowers, grapes.
So the one who gathered us caused this in me, which means they caused the madness. So gathering it or pulling it away causes.
Okay. Gathered.
While you guys are going to this, I'm going to pee.
All right, you do your thing. Often crazy. So there's something to that, right? Because it's like crazy, because mad is another word for crazy. Or is it angry? It was angry. But not
Within our
mad.
homes, the rebels we had, not always angry, yet often called mad.
So-
So trust we cannot be the ones who gather us close.
So not, yeah.
I'm trying to think of like bees. That would make sense. Dionysus is like the god of madness.
He is the god of, madness, revelry. So there's definitely a lot of Dionysus clues
Yeah.
in there. Could it just be him?
Yeah, maybe.
Because he's also self-centered.
Mm-hmm.
How we doing?
Hmm.
Still mulling it over?
Yeah.
Cool.
Give it to me one more time, please.
It's pulled from our homes, the rebels we had, not always angry, yet often called mad. Reasoned or trusted, we cannot be. The one who has gathered us caused this in me.
So it's not him. I think it's gonna be. It feels like it's probably an emotion or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it caused this in me. It's one way, but not the other. Well, they'll pluck from our homes, but that could be a metaphor for something.
Yeah. That's also making me think it might be like flowers being pulled from a flower bed.
Right.
Right.
But I can't. The rest of it.
Wait a minute. Okay, so if it's crazy, or sorry, it's angry but not mad.
Not always angry,
Yeah,
often called mad.
Called mad.
So could it be a specific type of flower?
That's what I was thinking about.
Like I drawing blanks on names of all flowers at the moment, but
Rose.
it's a good one.
It's a
That's
flower.
a flower.
It's
That's a good one. That's a good flower.
Yeah, but roses are never referenced as mad, and you can't.
No. That's what I mean. That was some kind of,
I was just trying to name.
yeah.
I mean, if we're speaking in terms of Dionysus, there is a like a flower that represents him. Let's see. We've got grapevines, ivy, silver fir, bindweed.
I don't. That's not it.
If you guys get to a point where you're like, we need help, let me know.
The flower is just in a room, or is it in a vase of some sort?
Nope, it is. Everyone make perception.
Natural 20.
24.
Okay, cool.
21.
So all of you can tell if you like, as you like kind of are thinking about this and examining, you can almost see like kind of through the vines a bit. And you see that there are other pathways past this wall of greenery that you can get, that presumably you will be able to get to if all goes well here. So no, it is not an vase or anything like that. It is a wall of growth of green.
Well, he's also known for satyrs. That's another thing. Satyrs or fawns. We obviously know there's a lot of nymphs and stuff here too.
Yeah. Satyrs are tricksters, aren't they?
Yeah.
Typically.
Horny tricksters.
But I wouldn't necessarily call them angry or mad.
No, well, definitely not angry,
Oh,
but like
sorry.
crazy.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
argument could be made that
Mad is another term for crazy.
crazy, yeah.
That's what I'm.
That's why I was trying to think if there was like a flower, like the crazy, plant thing that my brain can't think of.
Crazy.
And again, you're hearing this in your brain in a chorus of female voices.
Oh, it could be something to that too. Lady flowers.
It's just like a chorus of voices. Are they singing anything? It's just like a.
It's like a large group of multiple people are all reciting this in your brains in different like at the same time.
What color is the flower?
It was like yellowy orange, or am I making that up?
There's a reddish orangey like bioluminescence kind of to it. And yeah, the flower itself is hues of red. There's that gold magic glow.
Where's some names of flowers? Crazy flower. Let's see what we can
I did the same thing.
Mad flower. Well, that's a place in Ireland. That's a bar. Mad flowers. That's all we want. This is just a lot of images of flowers that look like they have an angry face on them. That doesn't help. Let's just make sure pitcher plants. That's not gonna help me. It's a crazy plant. That's not helping. Crazy flower.
Wait, what happens if I make a guess and I mess? Well,
We don't know.
I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it.
You can say it to each other and not have it.
Because
Like, I'm gonna let you guys talk about it, and then basically when you think you have your when you all like decided you have your answer, then we can re-enter game and be like you say it.
I think it might be Elisa. It's a flower.
Okay.
Greek word meaning Lysa, meaning rage or madness, and the A meaning against, giving it the meaning today of the word without madness.
I love where your brain is, but I don't think Celine was counting on us Googling flowers to answer the riddle. So I don't think it would be something that incredibly specific.
I just looked up this Greek meaning of the word Elisa in Greek.
Yeah, no. I love that.
I just went for it. I don't think it's that in depth.
Maybe it's not the answer, but maybe it is an answer.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, no.
Love a good riddle.
If we don't have anything better, that'll do it.
Or do you want a chance at no?
What?
Basically, do you want to make a check and see if I give you a little hint?
Good for that. How would that be pulled from their home?
You pluck them I mean, we're staring at a flower.
It's true.
Riveting content for the stream.
I mean, you did this,
I know.
so
I'm
I don't know what
reveling
you
in
want
it.
from us.
No, I'm just reveling in it. I like causing these moments.
Because if it's, I mean, pull from our home the rebels we had. Like that could be referencing a bouquet of flowers in this whole thing. But I don't know.
Yeah. Like Revels is a very specific term related to Dionysus.
Very much so.
His madness of Dionysus is definitely a thing.
Nope.
See, I would say wine. Sort of drunkenness. Yeah. Something like drunkenness, but
How much-
Holmes doesn't make sense with that.
I don't. So I. He's never a guy that really interested me. Do you remember much about his history and like? So like, you're right. Everybody knows Athena and Arachne and that whole thing, right? That was the whole. That's like the story.
Yeah.
Did he have one with like somebody who challenged him to do a thing, and then like they fucked up or something, and then like that became like the bad, the Dionysus story? You know, could that be if there was like a person or like, and that usually that person would end up getting named like a town after them.
Yeah.
Or like, was there like Winus, the idiot guy who challenged Dionysus and lost, and they named wine after him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. No, the only things I remember about Dionysus are he was one of the only ones who could talk to Hephaestus, and his revel started when he was a mortal before he became a god.
So there's something to that too,
There could be.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like right, because that's another thing, right? He was
He
not
was a demigod
He was, yes.
before he was a god.
So could it? Because going back to like, could it be him? Because then there's like, it's narcissistic to make a riddle all about yourself, and that's very much him. Narcissus was a guy.
Guys, that's a flower.
Is
Maenads.
it?
It's
Maenads.
what?
Maenads. They're
Okay.
followers of Dionysus. Their Maenads were portrayed as inspired by Dionysus into a state of ecstatic frenzy. They were followers of Bacchus and Dionysus. And just reading this reminded me of Bacchus. But
The same person, really.
right. But pulled from our homes the rebels we had, not always angry, but yet often called mad. Reasoned or trusted
He
you
would
cannot be.
be
The one who gathered us
Dionysus.
calls us in need. So
All right,
Maenads
so
call us
much
into a
so-
frenzy of partying.
Yeah.
I'm feel like we're there. We're around in this space, or maybe that's the answer.
Because there's women's voices. We're hearing choruses of women's voices. Maenads are partiers that were controlled by Dionysus. And that's the only other thing I can think of.
Or I was right with the concept of flower
Yeah.
thing there before. There's really a name of a flower, Celine?
I'm pretty sure.
What a narcissist.
Narcissus. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a flower. I'm pretty sure.
Is
Oh,
it-
wait, I might be thinking of someone else. I might be thinking of a different
Narcissus
guy.
is a genus of predominantly spring flowering perennial plants. It's a daffodil.
Oh.
Basically.
Okay.
So yeah, I was getting my way
There
towards
are a lot
Saying
of
words.
Greek people whose names became flowers because a lot of them got turned.
Well, see, so I'm
Pansy.
probably.
Yeah, I guess that one too.
Maenads, yeah, I mean,
Dandelion.
I'm down to try Maenad because at this point it does make the most sense given all the clues, context clues.
Yeah, man. I don't got anything better.
Go get him, Pirates. We'll back up. You go get him. hide behind my mirror.
Do you guys want? Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna hold my shield. No one else is holding my shield. I'm gonna.
It caused a lot of problems already. Don't start relinquishing control of
I
it
was gonna
now.
say you can't change the borders here.
No, it's my. I thought about
You
it for a
set boundaries.
second.
You gotta
I
hold
thought
them.
about it for a second, but then I was like, they're
This
not
is
worthy.
my shield.
They're
I'm
not
staying
worthy
behind
of
my
it.
mirror. And I wait.
So I'm gonna hold the shield kind of like between me and the flower, and I am going to say, Maynard.
You can see like that like heart of like bioluminescent light kind of travel up towards the flower and it shoots out like glitter dust and it and before you there's a path in front and there is a path.
Go get him.
Yeah.
We'll follow you.
It was correct.
All right.
Yeah, we did it.
It was one of two answers I would have accepted.
What was the other one?
Insanity.
See, that was one of the first things we said.
All right, let's keep going. I'll go first. Hold the string, lights off. All right.
You going straight, you going right.
Every time we go straight, we end up at the beginning, so let's go right.
You go right. You get to the end. You go left. You keep going. And when you get to the end of the hallway this way, similar to how the mushrooms kind of formed a ring, there's another thing, but it's like a wildflower.
I send my mage hand 30 feet ahead of us to just like
Flap at him.
Well, as you do that, 20-foot sphere of like pollen, and you see your mage hand drop to the ground and start doing little.
Ooh, I'm not making it do that.
Can you make it stop?
Dismiss.
And
Yeah.
So does that mean we want to go through there, or we want to go the other way?
Oh, I was just gonna wait, and now that all the pollen's down, I was just gonna like take. Oh, can we take your thing and just like waft it away, and then before the flowers are ready again, just like run through.
You want to put these in your water skin?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna walk to the, I mean, I can just rub my cloth in the pollen if we really want to.
pollen cloth.
Pollen cloth, and then you cover it with the shield. My shield bash on them, and then maybe they start.
And then maybe they start dancing, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, we do
Maybe.
you.
Let's do it. Oh no. But once the pollen settles, I'm gonna run and jump through, and hopefully not get pollen.
Yeah.
Are you letting him sweep up the pollen?
No, we were joking about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then you step and start just like going through the pollen and it starts poofing back up into the air. I need you to make me.
Natty.
You start going, you get a few feet in, and then you start doing.
I guess watching. Can I use my cloth as a face mask instead? Just wrap it around my face.
Oh, that would have been a better idea.
I will say yes. Make me a saving throw with advantage.
What? This is a.
Wisdom?
Wisdom. Oh, great dice at this point. Advantage?
Yeah.
18.
All right, you start to hear this little tune in your ear, and you're able to kind of push it away, and then you hear the voice go, "Oh, that was good. You probably shouldn't run through the pollen, man. It's not the best.
And
You know who should though like this. You should tell him to go through the pollen."
I'm gonna go through the pollen with the thing on my face too, because that seemed like a smart idea. We didn't think about that all the other times we went through the mushrooms.
Right?
That's 18.
You are also able to get through without any issues. For mechanically, you have disadvantage on dex saves, and your movement speed is halved for the next.
Just push him along.
I mean, you want
is he still just dancing?
He's
Is
just
that what-
dancing.
He's just scuffling and rolling down the hall.
Well, I ain't going first.
How
anymore.
Plum
It's my
dance
turn.
when he feels dance
Two-step.
inspired in him?
2-step.
It's gotta be more than a 2-step.
3-step.
The most extravagant dancing that Glum would ever do.
2-step.
Fourth
Okay.
step.
Fourth,
So
All right.
he's two-stepping behind me. I guess
he's
I'll relight the torch and I'll go
Stepping.
first. Yes.
All right. You go. You hug around. This one goes on for a while.
Mm.
For a while. It seems to be getting closer and closer to. You've been through a lot of this place at this point.
Yep.
And it feels like you're getting closer to the middle.
Okay.
You
I think
guys
that
get
feels good.
to the middle of
Love that.
a hallway. And there's a path to the right, to the left, and in front of you. And as all of you gather in that little space, the floor starts to spin. And I need everybody to make me intelligence.
23. 24. 20, not that. 20.
34.
23.
And I lied. It's not in front and to the side. It's like a triangle.
Okay.
Of two. Just so you
15.
know. 15, what'd you say?
30, 20.
30, 20, and you
23.
hit 23. Cool. So it spins and spins and spins and spins. It stops. I need you all to also make me a constitution save.
18.
9.
24.
Cool. You two are fine. You throw up a little bit.
Cool.
1 point. And thanks to your super high roll over there, you are able to, once you get your bearings, you get the sense of like, if you weren't as keen of an observer with your eyes, you would have no idea what path led to where.
I'm turning around.
Oh, we already know what path leads
That's
to where.
fair. But we might be going back the way we came.
But we got to string.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got three ways to go.
You have 3 ways to go. You know that the one to your left is the one that you came from.
Okay.
There is one to the right, and then one kind of behind.
I illustrate that to you. I say that out loud. Which way are we going?
Left.
Left was the way we came.
Then
Dallas, then.
right.
Okay.
Right. You continue. Spiral. Closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. And you turn a corner. And you hear. And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
23.
3,
10.
10.
18.
There's another one that fell on the front here. Over
In the
here.
front.
There's another one around here
Is
somewhere too, but I don't know where it is.
Okay. So where is Iris? Iris, you said you had a 10?
18.
18 lies. Are you low? Were you low? Okay. And close enough. All right. Let's see if this music's actually like it only plays like one song and then shuts off. And I don't know. So, as you guys get closer and closer and closer, and you round this corner at the end of the hallway, up kind of like in the corner of the ceiling, you see the biggest spider you have yet to come across. It is as tall as you
Oh, yes.
in. So, we're going to do we'll say that's a continuing whole thing. This is where you came from. Okay. This is where spider is.
God damn.
Where are you guys? These actually, can you hand me the gelatinous cube?
Yeah, there it is.
Can you hand me that cube? I'm just gonna use that as like a cool. All right. If you need to rearrange yourselves, okay.
Yep.
Place.
Okay.
What's your first move?
It is. It's on the wall on the ceiling.
It's kind of like more so on the wall, not on the. It's not like flush against the ceiling. It's like if that's the corner, it's like kind of back into it.
Let's see. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
And use a bonus action to use steady aim,
Mm-hmm.
which means if I don't move, I get advantage
Okay.
on my next attack roll. So I'm going to do that. Shoot this thing with advantage. With a short bow. We're going to do that. That is. This is where I have my character sheet. That is a 19.
19 will hit.
Okay, and I'm going to use. Oh, what size is it? You said it was very big. How big?
Large.
Large size. Okay.
Not huge.
That's important.
Yes,
What I'm
it
going to
is a
do.
large size.
So I'm going to sacrifice.
It's bigger than you guys, but it's not like the biggest, like, colossal thing.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot it with my short bow.
Okay.
I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to use one of my new things here that I got.
Ooh.
My cunning strike.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to sacrifice a d6 of damage. I would like it to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 21.
I think that's probably going to succeed. That's my DC is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus dexterity modifier, so 11. All right, so it will succeed, so nothing happens to it.
Cool.
It will take some damage though, which I just took out of it. 10, 16 points of piercing damage.
Is that with the minus? Didn't you say you were going to sacrifice damage?
I did.
Okay.
That's with it gone.
Okay.
So I've taken a d6 out, but I do 46 on the sneak in.
Oh, nice. Sorry, say the number one more time.
16
16?
points,
Cool.
and it is also vexed, I think, which means my next attack roll against it before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Nice.
So that is my turn.
Okay, sure. It is going to.
Probably go to the full cannon. Yeah, look at that.
Cool. So it is going to
Oh, yeah.
shoot at you.
Okay,
It's gonna try to web you.
that's fair.
15.
That misses.
Okay. So it tries to do that. You're able to dodge out of it, and then as you look back, you see it kind of, and it turns
Like that.
fires.
So it scuttled back into the darkness.
It's invisible.
It's invisible.
Last time you saw it, it was up in the corner.
And it just turned invisible.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So I can't do anything about that.
Well, if it did move, you can still attack it.
True.
At
Um,
advantage.
I don't know, but see, I don't know if it's still there. So,
Right.
Let's see. Can I?
Throw your shawl thing at it. Put your
Well, I was
hands on
gonna,
it.
throw a dagger.
Alright,
I have a dagger. Okay. So that, does the throw change the DC?
Of
Does the throw change the? See, I'm just curious.
What do you mean?
Oh, the dagger. Like if I throw the dagger.
It's
yeah. Because
Alright.
thrown weapons can use strength, so it's the same.
It's,
It's also at disadvantage because you're thrown at an invisible creature.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, you with your prowess are able to. It was big. Big was in that general area, and you are able to. You see the dagger like stick in something, and you guys are able to hear a.
Still a D4?
It's still invisible.
So a D4 plus.
Let's just
6.
Oh, thanks, because you don't have any no weapon in the other hand, right?
Yeah. You would just
For,
Yeah.
it'd be the third day, so that's 9 damage.
nice. Okay.
And then since I have commanding strike and I can use it as a second action, I am going to dictate to Lycus. I'm going to say, hey, what you did seemed to work a lot better. Do it again. And I'm going to tell him to shoot at the spot where that spider was.
Okay.
Once again.
Okay.
So that spider is still invisible even though he hit it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So while they fix
Ooh.
And you get the D8 of additional damage.
I do need to make a check though to see if it stays invisible.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hope it
Sorry.
does.
I just- It does not stay invisible.
Even
No.
better. Because now my attack has advantage.
Roll like garbage.
Now my attack has advantage.
You see it kind of it shudders back into visibility.
Okay, that is a 23 to hit.
Definitely hit.
And I get a D8 on the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attempt to make him make a dexterity saving throw again.
Oh,
15.
that's your damage?
I'm not done.
Oh no.
15.
And it has to make the dex save?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
16 and 2 is 18.
I got that thing on the die.
What did I say mine was before? 8 plus
I think it was
16. 16, yeah. So that is, sorry,
okay.
16, 18, 21, 27 points of damage.
Okay, it's not happy. It's dripping some gross looking blood from the
Oh,
ceiling.
and it's vexed again.
Yeah, it's the thing.
All right, that's my reaction, so I'm good.
Nice.
Reaction.
Okay, that was Exos.
I'm gonna
Right, Pirates, you're done, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I use both my.
Just making sure.
bonus action Hunter's Mark, and is this still hallway still dark? They have their torch, but
Oh, yeah.
I have the torch lit, but
Yeah.
does that affect you? Anyway, shape, or form?
it does when I back up of the torch's range. Since
Okay.
They're up here.
Yeah.
More than 20 feet away, so I'm in darkness. Right?
Correct.
And
I can
I
put Lady
assume
back.
its vision is based on dark vision. To see me? Or can it not see me?
Because of the torch.
No, because
you, at this point, it is relying on dark
Because
vision.
he doesn't, they don't
so
see him
it's
in
not
darkness.
invisible to him because he's relying on dark vision.
Correct.
So I'm gonna make 2 attacks now. And that's an at 20.
Good for you. Good for you.
So
Good
that's
for
a good
you.
start. So that, then I get 2 of these and 2 of these. And once per turn we hit with a weapon. You know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw on my Dread Ambusher ability, the new one. So that's gonna be an extra D8 psychic damage, and it has to make a wisdom save.
2d8 psychic damage? Yeah.
What kind of a save again? Sorry.
Wisdom.
Okay. I got a 13.
Well, that is a fail. So it is frightened until the beginning of my next turn.
Ooh.
And it takes, that is 25 plus 4. So 29 points of damage. And then I'm going to shoot it a second time.
Nice.
And that is. I didn't get 2 nat 20s, but I did get a 27.
That
to
will
hit.
that will hit. That will hit. Yes. Yes.
That's gonna be trash roll 7 damage.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
New Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
Your dark vision extends by 60 feet.
Oh, so it's 120.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so
Good to
lucky
know,
for
thank
you. All right, back to the, are you done?
Yeah.
All right, back to the top of your order.
Cool. I have advantage on my attack, so I'm gonna attack it.
Ooh, it also, since I hit it with my bow, it has its movement speed is lessened by 10.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
I'm gonna get it to work. I'm gonna sacrifice
Do it!
the D6. Probably don't need it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
It'll be for fun.
Wow, that was like a strong one. Well,
Dex save.
Dex save, yeah.
Woo! 14.
Yeah, all right. It's knocked prone.
Ooh.
So it falls out of the ceiling and knocked prone to the ground.
All right.
Hell yeah.
That is 5, 10, 16 points of piercing. Oh, and then I will use my bonus action to steady aim, so I get advantage on the next attack roll.
You don't have to, because it's vexed.
It is back.
It's vexed again. Oh.
All right, so it's down
Then
here
I
now.
use my bonus action to. I can't. I feel like I can't hide. I don't think there's any place to hide.
No.
Oh, I'll use my feat that I got to roll a hit die and heal for D8.
Nice.
3 points.
Okay, it's its turn. It can't move this way because it's furred. Okay, so it's going.
So it's a prone on the ground with less than
10 foot left movement.
10 foot less movement speed.
Okay, so it's gonna right itself.
Half its movement speed.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't move towards the center.
I know.
I can't move towards you, so it's up. It's in the corner. It's angry. Pirates, does the 19 hit you?
That is my AC on the dot.
All right, cool. I got one. It shoots a web at you, and then it's gonna bonus action pull you in. So you are gonna move, and it's gonna get. It moves you within 5 feet of it without moving. It gets it. That is a. Yeah, that's gonna hit you because you said 19,
19's
right?
my
What's your
AC.
AC? It's
Yep.
gonna hit. It got above a 20. So you are going to take 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Whoa. That's a 6.
That's gonna fail.
Oh, did you make that attack roll at disadvantage?
Ooh, 8 didn't.
That's a pretty.
Yeah.
Ooh. 8 didn't. Because it's with the year within it. No.
You're not.
Oh,
You're not.
yeah,
Invisible.
It's frightened, and I checked. It's not based on. Well, you're the source of its fear,
Yeah.
so it can't see you, but it's still frightened.
It still has the frightened condition until the start of my next turn.
Well, it has.
So I'm using it as it can't move in that direction. But it doesn't get the disadvantage. Right? Because with frightened,
See,
it
I
you
would
can't
flop
flip
that
it.
because he can't move closer to me. He can't see me, so he can move wherever he wants. But he's frightened either way.
It can't. Well, it's actually none of it works.
Oh, okay, because he can't see me.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls within the source. Well, the source of its fear is within line of sight, and it can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay, cool.
So I guess it can't move because you are the source, but it doesn't know.
You're right.
So in the game world, it doesn't know where you are.
And that
It also
scares
doesn't
me.
know to be afraid of you.
That's dumb.
I mean,
It's
the nature.
It bit him.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the Boomstalker.
Okay.
This is a weird.
Yeah.
All right,
It's a weird
you
design
are
choice.
going to take 12 points of poison damage. Wait, what did you get on your saving throw?
Now.
Oh, then yes. You take 12 points of poison damage. Cool. That is its turn. Virus, you are now in its web, so you are restrained. You can use your action to make a strength check to try to get out of it,
I will do
or you can
that.
attack with disadvantage.
I will do a strength check.
Go for it.
This is not a saving throw. This is just a strength check.
Correct.
That is a 14.
You have another second wind.
I do have another second wind. I'm going to second wind it, and we are going to come out with a. Ooh, that is a 21.
A 21 succeeds, and you out of the web.
Cool.
You are right next to it. The getter, that shitter, that you.
Cool. I already did the
That was all
action.
3 second winds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, at this point.
I already did the action surge, so I can't do a secondary action
Wait. When did you use action surge?
to give him his.
No, that's
That
command.
was
That,
commanding.
that's one of your
You
attacks.
get 2 attacks per turn,
I
dude.
get 2 attacks.
You used
Holy
one
crap.
of your attacks to give me an attack.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I do
So you
do
just
that.
took your normal ass turn last time.
So
Yeah.
then I just took another act. Okay, so I can attack.
You can
You
action.
can.
surge
You can action
to-
surge and do your
And
2
then
attacks.
attack.
I can do
Once.
2 attacks again.
Yeah, because
Correct.
it gives you your
All
another
right, so I'm
action.
gonna action surge anyway. So I'll action surge now.
Cool.
And for the first attack, that is, oh my god, a 25.
Oh yeah.
25.
You hit this thing.
Surge, 9.
9 points of damage. Or
Yeah, that's for the first attack.
okay.
And then the second attack, I am going to. Again, 25.
Hit. Yep.
Yep, and this time I am going to do a distracting strike, which means that everyone else is going to have advantage until my next
Starting next turn.
turn. Yeah,
Nice.
and that is going to be another D8. Where's
The next attack.
my
It's
I'm
good
missing
to
a
hear
D8. Can I borrow a D8?
Yeah.
Well, you have advantage anyway.
Wait, sorry again.
Can I borrow someone's D8? I'm missing a D8.
Yeah. Anyway.
That is a 9.
All right.
Again.
Awesome.
Plus 6. So that is a 15. And yes, the target, the roll against the target has advantage if the attack is made before the start of my next turn. So everyone who attacks it has advantage.
I think
Cool.
you're gonna probably burn it anyway.
I was gonna say, well, we both have advantage.
We both have advantage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right. My turn.
I'm done. Yep.
All right.
2 more attacks.
Mark takes.
20 to hit.
Yup.
15 on the first one.
Okay. To damage,
15.
right?
And then 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And 9 damage.
All right. That it is not happy. Like it's
Attack
still
you,
up.
attack you with advantage. 18.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do it. I knocked the prone one.
Use it.
That was enough. I did.
You won.
10, 15, 18, 24. Piercing damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I'll just shoot it in its big stupid cluster of eyeballs and then have it go out the back of its head and pop its big stupid butt like a balloon.
Oh! It does that right before the pop, like it pierces in the butt. You see, similar to the spiders down in the crypt from back in Athens, you kind of see this like yellowy gold like light kind of shine in his butt a bit, and when it pops and explodes, you in your brain hear the same sound that you heard in your dreams the one where you were in the cavern as the lady with the
the
needle. And remember, at the end of that, you heard a like a kind of shriek. And then same when you guys had your shared dream, and it shrieks, and it gives you the sense of like when you hear it, it's ominous, it's eerie, but it sounds frustrated. It sounds like a frustrated sound as the thing, and you guys get covered in spider poop.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
do I have the needle? Who has the needle? Do I have the needle?
I think so.
Okay. So then I am going to take the needle out and just kind of see if it reacts to anything related to the spider. Just
Nope,
like-
it's just you're in the darkness, so it has that faint glow of the line of stars
Mhm.
along it. But as you're like, nothing happens with the spider goo.
even if I touch it to the goo itself, nothing. It doesn't react. Okay. All right, then I got nothing.
All right. So,
Hmm.
you guys
Guess we go past it.
go past it. You continue along. As you bank around the next one, you see a wall in front of you that, painted in bright purple neon letters, says, "You did it!"
Oh, we did it.
And as you enter, as you kind of turn and like look at the room proper around the next corner, you see on the floor a circle, almost like a fairy ring, but of grapevines with big, luscious, juicy grapes. And in the middle is like a shimmery little pool.
I wait into all the other ones first. It's one of your turns.
I'll go first.
All right.
And I guess is the portal like in? Do I get to jump into
Yeah,
it?
you
Or
just like,
walk-
like you're hopping in a pool.
I hop in.
Okay, as you go through, you guys see him like disappear, and it's almost like this like swirling cloud of like gold and purple like mist. So he goes through and poof, and it glitters. Pyrus, explain what is Pyrus's version of like a fancy outfit? Like, what is his party going out looking fit? Like,
The nicest outfit Pyrus ever owned was the outfit that was given to him the day he graduated the Agoge. So that is the only thing he can think of. It's gonna be all white with the Spartan crimson, like a Spartan crimson sash across his chest.
cool. So you, when you land wherever you are, you have that outfit on, but it is like bumped up, like magically. Like there's gold detailing. The white itself has like a shimmer to it. Like you have like bracers and like you. It's like vaguely like almost like military like fancy outfit. It's like the Spartan version of that based on that outfit. And as you land and you look down, you're in there, and you are in a great hall. There are columns all around. It's circular. The ceiling is very like Hogwarts, where it's like you can see the night sky and stuff like that. All around you, there are vines everywhere. There are bioluminescent mushrooms and flowers, and you see a bunch of different, what look like party guests, kind of milling about. All creatures of all different kinds: nymphs, satyrs, other mythological beings, all just kind of hanging out. There are servers going around in like gauzy white outfits, like handing out drinks. There's some music playing. There's food. That's where you are. The rest of you, what do you other two do? You see him poof into gold.
I'm going.
Yeah. Do we hop in?
You hop in. You show up. What are your fancy outfits?
Mine
But
would
like
be-
magic, like take yours, but then make it like magic fancy.
Yeah. Dark toga that flows like the river Styx. And every once in a while, you see like a tiny little hand, like ghost hand, like, and then get sucked away. A laurel of Stygian iron, so iron smelted from the river Styx.
Mhm.
So it
Mhm.
shimmers in weird ways, and like, so kind of like the you know that it's I forget what it is. It's like the So it's kind of like a holographic thing, but from certain angles, you just see like skulls, just like going through this thing.
Fun.
Bow at his side, and then a golden collar for Oberon.
Okay.
A lenticular. It's the thing where you turn them and they shift.
Lenticular.
Yeah, it's just like a 3-piece white suit with a white fedora.
Like modern day white
Yeah,
suit.
100%. White fedora, wingtip shoes.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
The man before his time.
Yes.
So you guys arrive. Also, as you can see, there's this party going on, and then if you were to look up, there's like a second tier
Mm.
up there, and it's like those are like the fancy.
This
Those
is the
are
fanciest thing I've ever seen in my life. And
like
less
you are
fancy than
getting
that.
big sense of power, and you guys have reached the cocktail hour. And we will pick up in 2 weeks to see what these gods get up to when they party.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2
2
weeks.
Hold on. For reference, 2 weeks for not just the internet, but also everybody at this table is 10/10/23.
Okay,
The 10th of October,
we are here.
which will be about the 1-year anniversary of this.
Oh
game
yeah, literally
starting.
1 day off.
And it's some of you might have long weekends because it's Columbus Day weekend.
Oh.
Oh, I don't.
I do.
Alright.
Thank you all so much for watching.
Later, nerds.
Check you
next
next
time.
time.